Okay, hey now guys, it's me, I'm back again. Um, Here, let me lower the volume of the game a little bit. You see, I got a splitter. Yeah, so I got a splitter and I gotta remember that I got stuff happening. So yeah, there we go. Looks like my connection's excellent. And we're gonna go on and play some Game Gear. I got my Game Gear in Christmas of '93. Um, that was probably the best Christmas I've ever had. Like I can't think of any other Christmas that beats that. You know, this this was a console. I've said this before if any of you watch my videos, but this was a console that I wanted really badly when I was a kid. We're talking about, this is a hack by the way, but we're talking about like 1991. Uh, and and it was me and my sister. We went to Montgomery Wards. I think my mom, graphical stuff. It it is a hack by the way, but no joke. My big sister and I, we accompanied our parents to Montgomery Wards. I don't know what they were getting. I think they were probably getting like an oven or something small, right? Clothing maybe. And Montgomery Wards is now defunct. It's not around anymore. But we went to their electronics split section. It was called Electric Avenue. I remember that much. And no joke. It was like on a kiosk. There was like a little kiosk. It was on top of a table, and it was attached to like a wire chain or something. And I just walked over to this thing, and of course my sister followed me because she was supposed to watch me, and I saw it. I was like, oh wow, is this what I think it is? And sure enough, I messed up there. But sure enough, there it was. It was it was a Sega Game Gear. And I heard about these things. I saw the commercials, but I never thought I would actually get to see one. I thought it was just like some, I thought it would be like in a, you had to like order it directly from the mail, because at that point I didn't see any Game Gears. I just saw like a thing in a magazine, and then that was it. I'm gonna try again. And I saw it there. I held it, and it had columns on there. No joke, it had columns. And I played it. And I was surprised. I was like, wow, this looks cool. This is awesome. It's bright. Look at the color, you know. And I'm thinking, I want this thing now. I basically fell in love with it. I was like, I really want a Game Gear. Me and my sister were on the demo for like a while, and we continued playing until it was time to go. I saw this, like it just left an impression on me that this was a powerful little device that that had a lot of potential, and I really would like to play it. I would really like to actually own one. And and I remember from that day forward, up until I would actually get one, I would bug my parents like, Mom, oh, for my birthday can I have this? Oh, for Christmas can I have this? And I just kept on asking and asking. We didn't have a lot of money, but I was a little kid, I didn't think about that. And I was just like really wanted to play. I really wanted a Game Gear of my own. All the kids were, I remember having this in my mind. All the kids, they were thinking about like their Game Boys and whatnot. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get something that's better. One of my friends say, "Oh, you got a Game Boy for Christmas." Oh, I'm gonna get a Game Gear. Watch, you're gonna see. I'm gonna wipe the floor with my Game Gear is gonna wipe the floor with a Game Boy. You'll see. I was a kid. I haven't had thoughts like this. It's ridiculous now, but at the time, I was really amped up for this thing. But Christmases and birthdays would come and go, and I wouldn't get one, and I wouldn't question it because I would just assume, well, maybe did I have any, or maybe they're hard to find, and I was about to give up on it, maybe thinking that it's not available. Well, sure enough, in Christmas of '93. I was given the biggest surprise ever. It was 2 years after the fact, by the way, and I was given a present that I would never forget, even to this day. Without hesitation, my wife asked me recently, "What is the best Christmas present I've ever received?" And I said, "It's this. It's the Sega Game Gear." And just like that, like I love it. I was like, it's beautiful. Well, what can I say? It has color. It has good games. I truly love it. Now, oh, I'm messing up already. The pieces that I want never come down. That's what frustrates me so. Alright, I guess I have no choice but to use this. And then this. I don't even know where I'll put that there. But quickly I started to realize that, a Game Gear is still a system, and you needed to buy games. And it was kind of like frustrating because the only game I had for the longest time was Sonic 2. Nothing against that game. I could tell right off the bat it doesn't play as well as the Genesis one. So that part I was a little disappointed by. I'll put that there. And eventually, I would, screw it, go down there. I would get a game here and there. I remember getting Sonic Chaos soon thereafter, and I thought, wow, this is a much better Sonic game. And then I would get something else. I forgot what was the other game. I think it might have been oh no. After I got Sonic Chaos, I realized that, you know what? buying a Game Gear games is not going to be as easy as I thought. I knew they were cheaper because I would see the prices at like Target, but I wouldn't realize like getting a nice library of games. It wasn't easy because, you know, I didn't get a lot of money and the money I would get, was a pittance. It was something to buy candy with, and I couldn't really ask my parents to. They recently just got me a Game Gear. I'm not gonna ask them to get me games for it, although they would buy me a game from time to time or whatever. But I would see games like in magazines, like in Sega Visions, and in Game Pro, and I just wasn't finding. I was like, I really want to play these, but how I'm gonna play? Like at this point, I messed up there. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm not even able to play any games because I don't. I would get so bored quickly. I would have games. I would have a game, beat it, and then like I don't know what to do. I wanted to play more. I wanted an opportunity to play my Game Gear a little bit more. And then I remember seeing, like scrolling through one of my brother's Sega Visions magazines. Just because that was something I would do. I was just look through Sega Visions, and damn it, totally messed up. Oh, I can still make it. There we go. And I remember seeing something on there. Actually, he told me something about it. Like, I remember him telling me that there's something about something that would allow me to play Master System games on the Game Gear. And at first, I didn't believe it. Like, oh, that was ridiculous. It's not possible to do something like that. And he said, yeah, there, oh, damn. And he told me to check out the magazine, one of his issues. And I go scrolling through all of his Sega Visions, and sure enough, it was right there. There was a little article thing on the Master Gear converter. And I'm thinking this is crazy. It actually exists, and sure enough, yeah, it does exist. It was right there, right? So I went ahead. Like I had trouble believing it. I thought it might have been April Fool's joke, but the pictures seemed pretty legit enough, and if it was true, I could get a Master Gear converter, right? I'll get a Master Gear converter, and I could play the Master System games that we still had, and I'm losing it. And sure enough, like I remember one day, like looking at it, and then just calling my local mom and pop game store just to see if it was real, like if this thing actually existed. And they told me, yeah, we got one of those, And I was like, yeah, really? I said, yeah, we got it here. He told me the price was like $32. And if he wanted me to save him one, or save me, if he wanted me to save one, and I was like, no, no, I didn't have any money. I said, no, I just wanted to see if you have it. Thank you, And that's what happened. I was like, oh damn, I need to get one. So I think I messed up. Damn. Oh no. Chance. And from that day, I would go on my tasks like picking up cans and doing chores and stuff. And all the little money I would get was to oh, it's going too fast now. Any little money I would get was going towards getting that adapter. And when I finally did get a chance to get that, when I finally did have enough money, one Sunday evening, or one Sunday morning after church, we went to the local mom and pop game store, and we got it. Like I asked for it. He came out with a blue box. I remember the box being blue, and I totally, oh, damn. Inside me, I was like, oh damn, I can't believe it really does exist. I gotta, here, let me, the Switch game. I gotta do something about how I have to buy this, right? So I bought this. So I bought the adapter. Well, I didn't buy the adapter, but he came out with it, right? And he asked, and the guy, he asked if I wanted to. He asked if I wanted to buy some Master System games, because at the time, nowadays they were expensive, but at the time they were $5 a pop, and they were just trying to get rid of old stock. And I wanted to, like, I looked at all the Master System games, and they had a lot, and it would be neat to take a couple, but I told him, no, I only have enough money for this. Was 32 something in total, right? And my dad comes up behind me. He said, he says, hey, if you want, I'll give you the money. I'll buy you 3 games for you. You know. I was like, yeah, go ahead, pick out some games. And I said, oh, thank you, Dad, thanks. And I thought this was great. So I went ahead. Oh man, let me see. I went ahead and let's play some Fatal Fury. I went ahead and picked out some games. I got wow, look at that. I picked out Alex Kidd in Miracle World, Shinobi, and Alien Syndrome. I believe those were the games. And well, I picked those out. Let's get I picked those out, and we just paid. We paid for them, right? Oh damn! Mine seems extra small in this. Oh. I gotta have to tell you that And that was great. Like I that brought my total of like playable Game Gear games down from like some ridiculous number, like two to like 11. You know, including a lot of the Master System games that we still had. You know, and at that point I don't know what happened to the Master System. I think it was just it broke or something. I can't do that flying squirrel thing. Alright, it doesn't do anything. Alright, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Now, sorry, Andy. Wow, look at that 2D portrait art. Yeah, if you guys have seen graphical ink glitches, that's that's what happens with this mod. I usually don't see it in the actual screen, just in the HDMI adapter. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. Yeah. There's another HDMI that oh man, this is what's sad. I forgot his name. I did a video on this thing called the GGHD. It's basically an HD kit for the Game Gear. And I specifically bought it because I wanted a consoleized Game Gear, and it, for the most part, it works. However, not every television set or monitor works 100%. There's like problems displaying. There's problems with sound. I remember texting the guy, messaging the guy through Twitter, saying, "Hey, I'm having issues here. Is there something I'm doing wrong?" And he basically fixed it for me. He said, "All right, well, this is how it's going to have to be done." I guess one of the capacitors wasn't the right voltage or something. I don't know, but he fixed it. But still, he told me that there's always going to be some issues because the HD output isn't done through like the HDMI like licensing or foundation or whatever. So some TVs aren't going to display. And that sucks. Uh, so I see, and it's terrible, terrible. But for the most part, my capture equipment worked, and one of my monitors worked. So I couldn't really complain. It was even said that there's some TV monitors might have problems with it. Well, I have like 12. Oh no, I had like maybe 4 monitors in my disposal. I kept on trying. I and he said he was going to update it. Now, I was glad to hear that because on the very right side of the screen of that thing, you there's an entire there's an entire line of pixels that won't show up, and with things like text and whatever, every pixel counts. And I was thinking, all right, well, I guess it was bound to happen. I'll and if there's an updated version or whatever, I'll just get that. Well, sure enough, really, jump out of it. Sure enough, like because he gave word. I'm gonna. I have to look at my other phone. Hold on. All that stuff is on my other phone. Here, I'm gonna pause it. Okay. Well, sure enough, he says that he was going to continue tweaking it, tuning it, and whatever. And I'm messaging on Twitter just to find out, like, you know, what was he going to do, but you know, and he had other projects in the works, you know. He did like a Game Gear console, no, a Game Boy Advance consoleizer. He did a original Game Boy consoleizer, and he did a Game Gear consoleizer, and he was planning to do one for the PSP eventually. So I guess that was his thing. Great. I'm getting all sorts of messages. Where's the X at? Now, I was looking forward to this guy's projects. I'm like, okay, well, I guess there's certain things that can't quite like be hold on. Game box systems. Oh, jeez. Can't even find. Stop with the messages. I'm trying to get. Oh my god, oh wow. Sorry guys, my phone's giving me messages. It was Game Box Systems. I know that much, but the guy had a name. Jeez. Postman. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess I lost his real name, but he's called a postman. All right. Um, yeah, that website's gone. His name was Postman, and he was a cool guy. He when I couldn't get my system, when I couldn't get my hack work, my mod working, he he basically offered to fix mine, and he did, right? I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I was looking forward to his next projects. I was even looking to get a Game Boy Advance console because that's something I want to do. Well, oh man, really? Uh, Damn. Anyway, Postman, he helped me out, and I greatly appreciate it. He didn't have to, because I was definitely doing something wrong on my end as to why I couldn't get my thing to work. I checked all the little solder points and everything. And that was it, right? Well, unfortunately, he passed away last year. Um, I heard about that, and I was really bummed out. Like, I was pretty bummed out about that. Like, this guy was starting something new, and damn, this guy just jumps away, doesn't he? All right. There you go. And sure enough, like, I was like, oh man, all these different projects that he had going, and man, God rest your soul, buddy. Oh no, it's gonna get me dizzy. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta cheat in this game. But I was really bummed out. I was kind of hoping getting another. There you go. Don't do the tornado thing. He's doing a tornado thing. No. Damn. Oh well. Let's play a different game. Anyway, I still had a couple of spare Game Gears, and that I wanted to consoleize. So this place is Shinobi. So, and shortly after that, Ben Van, the Australian modder, he went ahead and created an own little device that connects to that connects to the HDMI. Now, there's no sound through the HDMI, which I'm a little disappointed. The sound you're hearing right now, is probably from the line in on my computer. And how the one thing I do have to say about Ben's mod is that it works on more displays. However, there's more graphical glitches. Damn. Before I got the GGHD, I did use the McWell VGA out a thing. However, it's not exactly how do I put this? It doesn't give the bet. There's all sorts of artifacts on screen when I got that. If you look at my first Let's Play video of Sonic 2, it's full of artifacts. Like it's the entire screen is wiggly. Oh. You know, and right now this is the best solution to streaming and recording Game Gear games. Oh. Wait. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hey, Miles.
Oh, how's your steam going? I don't know if it's steam.
Yeah, it's okay. Can you do me a favor? Can you put those pupusas in the microwave?
How many minutes should I put for pupusas?
What?
2 minutes?
2 minutes should be fine.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm thinking of getting another Ben's HDMI board, but I honestly don't. Oh, there we go.
Honestly, don't know.
Well.
You want one or two?
What time is it? Put 2.
Okay.
Oh. I'm probably gonna get another HDMI board from Ben.
Okay.
Because I know I know his stuff does work. Although I'm a little suspect on the on his screens.
Like you're suspected of the screens?
Well, no. Well, the thing is that I don't like using ribbons to connect to things. I'd rather just use wire. Oh. I'd rather wire my stuff up instead of
Soldering?
Well, no, I solder the wires, but I want to I don't want to use like a ribbon to solder points onto a ribbon, because I always mess up on those. Really? Oh, the guy just comes right back, huh? I wish there was a double jump here. Really? Oh. I just have no choice.
You're on a plane?
What?
You're here from a plane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw. Really? There we go. You see those graphical glitches you guys are seeing do not appear on the screen, on the actual Game Gear screen. Let's see. Oh, I guess I do. Yeah, I'm gonna just save this. Let's play something else. Let's play some Streets of Rage. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. Really? I can't recover from that? Oh wow. Oh, this is way different from the Genesis one. Oh. That's enough. Oh. Really? Okay. Oh. Man. What? The pine pot's here. Anything else? Oh, that's how you know? I thought you just... Oh.
What, they're really hot? So, are you going to ring yourself? There you go.
Okay. We don't have any more soda, do we?
No.
Pepper spray. Oh, I missed. Really? They got rid of Electra? That sucks. Where's Electra? Okay. Okay, ow. Get out of here. Oh, Merry Christmas. Thanks. Oh, Electra is here. Oh, Merry Christmas, Mike. How you doing? Welcome to my Game Gear stream, where I am playing this heavily modified classic Game Gear. And I'm probably the only person on YouTube that streams directly from a Game Gear. Get up, get over here. Ah. Yeah, oh man. There we go. Oh. This guy's not bright. The AI needs definite work in this game. Look at that. Receive the Soldier Boy. Man, I'm telling you, this does bring back memories. A lot. And they skip an entire level. Wow. Oh, yeah. So let me tell you about my modified Game Gear. I have the Benven Game Gear HD mod, which connects basically. It basically gives a Game Gear a HDMI output. I'm running the sound through the headphone jack into the computer's line in. So that's how you're able to hear the sound. I'm hoping that it's not terrible. If it is, I'm sorry. That's all I could really do. I'm really considering getting an analog. Really? There we go. You go over there. Damn. I really would like to know the programmers that worked on it. Surprisingly, the Master System version of this is different from the Game Gear version. Toss them overboard. Sucks that they can't call the cops on this one. It was Christmas of '93 when I first played on the system. Oh, really? like my childhood was basically on this machine. And I don't know if you asked me that 30 years later, if will I be still playing Game Gear at my age, I probably would have said no. Oh, damn. I hate these karate guys. Yeah, there you go. The main issue with the Game Gear was always the battery life. I gotta play this different. It's not like the Genesis one. These guys don't want to be grabbed. I can't get away from them. Bastards. Oh. Get over here. Get over here. Where's the heavy dude? All right, I see. Oh. Huh. What would I do? Oh, just like that? Oh, wow. This guy's a cheat. This is the only way to beat him. All right, well. Jeez. Oh. Ah. You know, the last Game Gear I ever got was last Game Gear game I've ever got before was Mega Man. It was a gift for my brother. and I remember spending a long time trying to figure that game out. There's and I froze it. Okay. Well, I think I played enough. I'm gonna eat my dinner and then who knows? Maybe I'll come back to stream Fantasy Star later. But I just wanted to share a little bit of my history with this. But the Game Gear was the first console I had all to myself. It wasn't a hand me down or whatever. It was a Christmas gift. I truly loved it. This pupusas are pretty good.